Now, I did a little bit of research on his wife and found out that she is actually a public figure. And of course, she was in the TV series The Real Housewives of Atlanta. At age 17, she had an affair with the Windsor Locks police sergeant who had interviewed her as a material witness in a criminal investigation, initially resulting in the officer's firing. This is Googleable information, mind you. You should have known who you had before you married her. If things like this happen into their pastime, there's no saving them. No matter what they look like, no matter how it is that they claim to you that they changed, the scarlet letter is forever upon them. Yo, this is so crazy. Even the police in the body cam footage that we just watched need to watch out for her. She's over here plotting on men. Oh my gosh, and she was a single mother from a previous marriage. You were a football player. What are you doing? I think a lot of times these men have a low self-perception of themselves and get themselves into weird or awkward conversation with women who should not be even considered on their damn level. You guys must understand, if I was a football player making 8 figures a year, I just looked at his contract, he was making millions and millions of dollars per year. You must understand, I'm getting the creme de la creme. Of course, no kids, but I'm going 9.5 and above. So anyway, I say all this to say, guys, look at the pain, the hurt, and the anguish on his face to remember the importance of selecting the right woman.
The reason why you should not keep blaming women is if you are the one that are ignoring red flags, you are the one that's chasing, you are the one that's pursuing, you are the one that's validating, you are the one pressing likes on the photos and pictures and whatnot. You the one making all these texts, you the one doing chain texting, and you are the one are ignoring her past. You are ignoring that she has all these kids. You are ignoring that she has all these cheating relationships, the one that she's doing. If you are just ignoring red flags, how can you put the blame on the woman? Don't be a dumbass. Now let's digress back to semen retention just a little bit. So when you are dealing with semen retention and you are dealing with the whole pornography and the urges and the OnlyFans and the urges and your phone and the urges, you got to remember it's not those women's fault. It's not the women's fault. It's not those girls on the screen fault. It's no one's fault other than yourself. It's your fault for choosing. It's your fault for pursuing. It's your fault for clicking on the video. It's your fault for paying for the OnlyFans because you are the one who's doing that. You gotta you gotta remember something. You're trying to be in a state of awareness of what you are doing. You're trying to drop the victim card. You're trying to be in your masculine frame. Now let's go back to the not blaming women part. If you are ignoring red flags, whose fault is it really? One more time for the people in the back because this goes over people's head for some reason. When you are ignoring red flags of the whole facts, who can you really blame in this situation? All of this could have been avoided. All of this could have been avoided. Corey, all of this could have been avoided if you just paid attention to the whole fact. This is a public figure. And if you would have paid attention to the whole facts, you would have never been in this situation. What would have been a point? What was the point to be with this Jezebel? What was the point? To chase a nut? This woman got kids. This woman is a public figure. This woman has a rap sheet of red flags. And you're going to blame her for your life being messed up. You can't blame her. You chose her. You chose to be in that marriage. You chose to be in that particular relationship with her. So whose fault is that? You the one chose.
Oh, you really are.
Yes, I'm a
All these damn red flags all up in the air in your face, and you said, "No, what? I'm going to ignore it all because of what? Because of what? Like, I don't even understand. Her value went down the moment she started popping out keys. Get the fuck out of here, Jezebel." There's a reason why I encourage dudes that are still trying to get into relationships to have that sense of communication. The communication is also there for you to vet. The communication is there for you to get information. The communication is there for you to get to know the other person. The communication is there for you to gain the foundation of your relationship and dictate the tone or create the tone of the relationship. You cannot build up a house with just lust and sex. It doesn't work. It don't even last long. You may be lucky to even get a year. So I'm trying to encourage dudes all the damn time. Like, you have to understand, communication will always be the foundation to a proper and healthy relationship.